Walao eh, Amor Residence is almost fully sold on the first day of the launch. What the rising interest rate recession they are nothing to stop Amor Residence. Anyway, congrats to all the buyers. For those who didn't get your unit, don't be disappointed because there are always opportunity ahead. Okay, back to the topic today. I'm going to introduce you another project which is Sky Eden at Bedok. Do you know that Bedok Point shopping mall is already closed down? Those who stay in Bedok should remember that 12 years ago, Bedok Point is the first air-conditioner shopping mall in Bedok Central. However, 3 years later in 2015, a brand new shopping mall, Bedok Mall, was opened next to Bedok MRT. Created strong competition and Bedok Point business was severely impacted. And then COVID was the last straw to close the mall in July 2022. In another few years, Bedok Point will be redeveloped into a mixed-use development, Sky Eden at Bedok. But the price at Bedok Residences doesn't really move much as expected. Why is that so? And whether Sky Eden at Bedok is a good buy or not. So today, I will analyze this for you. Hello, I'm the property strategist, Steven Chong. Appreciate your thumbs up. And today I will share with you 5 main things. First thing, I will cover Sky Eden at Bedok condo project facts. Second thing will be the pricing analysis. Third thing, your exit strategy. Fourth thing, downside of this project. And lastly will be my opinion. Okay, first of all, I'm going to brief you a little bit about the project's facts here, comprising 158 residential units and 12 commercial units. Although I read from the street directory that the TOP date is in 2025, but based on my experience, I don't think they can complete so fast, so we should expect it to be in 2026. It is about 3 minutes walk to Bedok MRT on the east-west line. Green Line is one of the most important MRT lines as it passes through most of the important nodes, all the way from Changi to CBD to Tuas, and the MRT change of all the other lines. The nearest shopping mall are Bedok Mall, which is very close to the condo. 3 stops to the east, we have Tampines Mall and Tampines 1. 3 stops down to the city, we have Paya Lebar Square and PLQ Mall. I believe this place a lot of uncle auntie will like because your daily groceries, we have both huge NTUC FairPrice and Sheng Siong. This Sheng Siong is the one that sells a lot of cheap durian. It has become one of the known fact that good food is all over Bedok. We are surrounded by several hawker centers and we already have 2 very near. In addition, we are also not far away from the nature. We are just 6 to 8 minutes drive to Bedok Reservoir and East Coast Park. Bedok is a huge town with more than 270,000 residents, but we don't get to see a lot of the private residential projects here. The most recent one in Bedok Central was Bedok Residences, which happened more than 10 years ago. So here are for some people who appreciate convenience and amenities. Bedok Residences is an integrated development right above Bedok Mall and Bedok Interchange, and Bedok Residences is now transacted in between 1,500 to 1,700 PSF. If we widen our radar covering the entire District 16, you can find that there are only 2 projects launched in the past 10 years. There are Grandeur Park Residences in 2017 and Eco in 2012. Both of them are near to the Tanah Merah MRT site. Okay, how about the Grandeur Park Residences price? It is further away from the city and it is a pure residential project. Bedok is a better location than Tanah Merah. So make a guess, Bedok Residences or Grandeur Park Residences, which one has the higher price? Grandeur Park Residences, about 100 PSF higher in average. Why is that so? The reason is simple. The newer projects has higher demand. The same scenario will apply to Sky Eden at Bedok, and when Sky Eden is TOP in 2026, Bedok Residences is already 11 years old. And the integrated development in Pasir Ris is already over 2,000 PSF. So what do you think the price in Bedok should be? One of the biggest selling point here is within 1 kilometer to 2 very popular primary schools, Red Swastika School and Yunnan Primary School. We can see this effect from the Amor Residence, which is also close to the two very popular primary schools. After Bedok Residences launched in 2011, there is no other new supply in Bedok Central for many years. Usually when this thing happen, the new Launch Condo will do quite well, just like what happened to Amor Residence. And not only that, you have lesser competitions when it comes to TOP letter. Did you know that the 5-room flat in Bedok Central is already nearing $1 million? Bedok Beacon, Bedok North Vale, Bedok South Horizon, Bedok North Woods, Fengshan Greenview and Pingyi Greens are newly built BTOs in Bedok, and high chance they will be your future potential buyers. Home Team NS Bedok, located right beside Bedok Reservoir, is the only reservoir fronting and is surrounded by lush greenery. Will be ready this year. Home Team NS Bedok will feature several first facilities in Singapore, such as the longest indoor water slide and concept villas. Sky Eden at Bedok is just 3-minute walk to Bedok MRT station, which is on the east-west line. The future MRT station on the Thomson East Coast line are not far away from us too. The empty land in between Bayshore and Bedok South MRT stations will be developed into a new residential cluster. This will be a wonderful spot where you can find housing close to East Coast Park with amazing sea view in the future. A self-sustained new town will be built on the Paya Lebar airbase when it is relocated in 2030s to free up 800 hectares of land, which is 5 times the size of Toa Payoh town. Since 2019, received numerous global mentions and become the newest icon of Singapore. Terminal 5 will be a mega terminal that will eventually be able to handle up to 70 million passengers a year. On top of that, Changi City and Changi Aviation Park are set to boost the aviation industry. For Sky Eden at Bedok, I believe most of you have this one concern, which is less than 200 units, which is a small project. Although this is considered a small project, but there are many other good attributes that bring this development shine bright like a diamond. Okay, it's time for me to review this project. Location-wise, very convenient and perfect for a project right outside the city. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Developer quality, I've seen some of the products by Fraser's Property. I give it a 9 out of 10. Price point, based on the price of 2000 PSF and considering the supply and demand in the Bedok Central, I'll say this is a reasonable price, so I will give it a 7 out of 10. Exit strategy, although there are some transformation here and there, but they are not so close to the Bedok Central, I'll give it another 7 out of 10. Layout wise, I don't have any details yet, but if I pluck it from the seaside residences, their layout are quite efficient with a storeroom in every single unit, so I give it a 8 out of 10. Therefore, in overall, I give it 79 out of 100. Okay, in early part of this video, I did mention that Bedok Residences, the price didn't really move up much despite having such a very good location. So why is that so? The reason is quite simple. Because back then there are a lot of the new launch condo supply in the whole District 16. Therefore, it created a competition among, especially the stretch that near to Bedok Reservoir and Tanah Merah MRT. And if you want to know more, feel free to contact me via my WhatsApp at 91887652. So that's all for today. Once again, I'm Steven Chong. Hope to see you soon. Bye.